Yes, we are back again. We are in the city of Leicester,
Yes, sir.
the ancient city in United Kingdom. IPOB worldwide are here today to do the needful.
Yes, sir.
Please send the message across and share it widely. All hail Biafra.
No going back.
Because you can see we have just arrived in our journey to the city of Leicester in United Kingdom. We are fearless before our enemies. Despite the circumstances that is happening in United Kingdom, but we remain unshakable. We, the IPOB United Kingdom, are here in the city of Leicester to do the needful. Oh, hey Biafra. Please share it widely. We have just arrived. We have just arrived in city of Leicester to do what the Chukwokika Abiyama, the creator of the mankind, sent us to do under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, direct by the DOS and HOD. IPOB United Kingdom are on the move again. Please share it widely, share it widely. We are here once more because Biafra, it is a must. It is a must that we must restore the sovereignty of the state of Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and DOS, led by the HOD. This is the ancient city of Leicester in United Kingdom. IPOB, we are here to evangelize and protest to our quest of the restoration of Biafra. This is the highest private hire of this coach, and we cannot stop to do the needful. Our people are still getting off the bus, and Biafra is our destination. Please share it worldwide and share it around the globe. IPOB United Kingdom, we are on the move again. We can never relent, and we must do the needful.
You know what you are doing.
The reason why we are here today is to protest without fear or favor. All hail Biafra, nwa Chineke. All hail Biafra. And this video will be a very, very short while, and we're not gonna take it too long. We are in the city of Leicester, one of the ancient cities in United Kingdom. We are doing the needful. We are fearless before our enemies, and we can never stop the restoration of Biafra. IPOB United Kingdom are here once more. All hail Biafra. Please share it widely. Yes. Can you please tell us something about this movement today, please?
My name is Chief Omejiribe One of Umudibia, Ogara One of Umoko, a High Chief. We are in Leicester, United Kingdom. We came in from London to come and let the people know what our plight is regarding the situation in Nigeria, about the Igbos, the Biafrans. We are Biafrans. We want to leave Nigeria. There is no going back about it. There is There is no going back about it. And we are here in Leicester to join hands with our comrades here in Leicester about what is happening in Nigeria, so that we can just leave Nigeria and take our destiny into our hands. We have intelligent people. We have people who can run things. But what is happening in Nigeria is a nightmare, and we cannot associate ourselves with that. So the earlier we leave Nigeria, the better for us. We are here in solidarity to make sure that our leader is released from the dungeon. He has not done anything. What has he done? He has not done anything wrong. We have to leave Nigeria. That is our problem. When we are peaceful people, we don't kill anybody, and we will not sit and watch people who will come and kill us, kill our women, rape our women, kill men, and distract us from what we are concentrating on. We want our own country, which is Biafra, and that is the end point of our titration. We cannot go for anything less, and that is our stand, and we'll continue to stand by it. It's forward ever, backward never. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, thank you very much, Mazi. We are formidable, and we can never relent until Biafra is restored. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Can I call you back? Yeah, Biafra or Biafra. As you can see, we are here at this Leicester. This is Leicester. We are here in Leicester today, and this is a continuation of our freedom, because we are marching forward all over the world. We are in over 150 countries of the world, and looking back at this moment is turning into a funeral assault. We are not going to look back. It's Biafra or Biafra or Biafra. We are not giving up. Give us Nnamdi Kanu, give us Biafra. Give us Nnamdi Kanu, give us Biafra. That is the only option we want now. UN, you get it. AU, you get it. EU, we get it. This is what we want. There's no negotiation. No negotiation on Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. I see the other side. Yes, we are still on this journey to Leicester City, and IPOB is on it again under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, direct by the DOS and HOD. They are part and parcel of this protest and this movement. And Biafrans are doing what we know how to do best. And we can never stop, and we can never relent. Hello. We are on this meeting today. I think we have upstairs. Where's the staircase, please?
Down this corridor.
Yeah.
Left.
Okay.
Through the door, straight.
All right, that's fine. Thank you. We're still on it. Yeah? Okay, cable. So direct Zambia also. Yeah. Please kindly share it widely so that
We're held up with traffic. So it's really nice to see everybody here. And thank you very much. I don't even want to say, but I've already mixed some of these. Cable National. God bless you. Thank you very much. Quickly ask our people to present the traditional kola nut.
And also quickly invite our veterans, titled men here in our present. Chief Ben Okereke, I mentioned earlier, please, if you can step up here. Chief Bato, just see you and I, come over here. Chief Lord Oke, just a few. Please forgive me if I don't mention everybody. We have to really manage our time. Okay, you will help us bless this kola nut. And I think I say Punokibo, possibly Biare, join in with the prayer said earlier on so that we can get started. Mazi, we need the kola nut and here, please, so we can.
Biko na-eweliwe ụnụ mana ihe anyị chọrọ ime ugbu a ihe gbasara ọjị anaghị anụ okwu bekee. We are sorry, we have a tradition that this kola nut that we're going to break now, this kola nut does not understand the English language. That's the problem. So obviously we're going to break it in Igbo language, which is the language that angels speak in the heaven. So please, if you don't understand it, you can come to me later on. I will explain to you whatever we are going to say. But for now, the kola nut will be broken in Igbo language. Igbo language. This is the language that angels speak in heaven. Okay, one. Biko ele oji Igbo. Anata ọhụkwa gboro. Anata ọhụkwa gboro biko. N'agbanyeghị, I have to let you people know that I am the one High Chief of Omuli the Nekere. Owerri is in Biafra land. All Biafra.
I want you to be recognized.
Can I please ask everyone to kindly turn their phones off or probably mute it if that's possible? Would that be appreciated? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ndị ichie ibe m ndị chiri echichi nọ nga ekelela m ụmụ Biafra. Like I said, we are going to do this in Igbo language. No apologies. Onye abatala ihe a na-eji anabata onye ọbụla ya hụrụ n'anya ọ mkpụrụ ọjị a na-ebe a ka mkpụrụ ọjị Igbo ọwụkwa mkpụrụ oke ndị Awụsa ihe awụ danjawid ihe anyị na-ebe a Biafra. Ọmụ Biafra niile na-ebe a ekele na udo dịrịnụ. Biko nụ, achọrọ m ka onye ọbụla kee ntị ọfụma ebe anyị na-agụchi ọjị ya gbakọ anọ m anyị ga-eme ihe niile warawara. Aga m ekwukwu okwu a mkpu n'isi na-ayọkwa onye ọbụla si ya biko onye ọbụla kwuo okwu anyị ma na ndị chiri echichi ma ndị na-echi nkwu okwu biko kwukwu n'okwu ahụ. Ewere otu ọjị ebe a welie ya elu na-akpọ ekere ụwa na-akpọ ndị chie Biafra na-akpọ ndị chie ala Britain si ha biko n'oge awa nke anyị niile gbakọrọ ebe a ewu ụmụ Biafra unu ma ihe anyị chọga ọwụ ihe anyị ga-akọrọ unu akọrọ. Anyị na-akpọku unu si unu biko ihe awụ ebumnobi anyị mezuola anyị n'ike, mezuola anyị Ori, mezuola anyị na Nkwọ, mezuola anyị na Afọ. N'otu ụkwụ ebe ahụ ka anyị gbakọrọkwa na-asị ekere ụwa biko ọgwụwa ma ojiji anyị na mbata anyị onye isi anyị nọ na nkuchi ebe ahụ ka nsogbu anyị karịchara. Biko na ihe niile wu ihe mere ha ji jide onye isi anyị tọhapụ ya n'aha Chukwu Okike. Ihe niile ga-eme mgbe ọ ga-eru abalị 13 nke ọnwa ha kwuru na eweghachila oge a ga-eji kpee ikpe ya azụ. Mee ihe niile ga-eme ka ha ga-ahapụ ihe ga-eme ha hapụ ịhapụ ya mee ka ihe taa wụrụ ihe akagburu akagbu n'aha Jizọs. Anyị na-ebe a na-ekwu na a ga-ahapụrụ ya n'ụbọchị abalị 13 nke ọnwa a. Eje n'elu ise, eje n'ala ise, eje aka ekpe ise, eje aka nri ise. Nna n'otu okwu ahụ anyị na-akpa ebe a na-asị gị biko ọ bụ nwa ma otu obi anyị siri dị. Anyị si ebe dị iche iche hapụ ihe niile rere anyị. Anyị na-arịọ gị sị gị biko ihe ọbụla anyị ga-eme nke a bịa were ọnọdụ. Anyị na-ala kwuru onye ndu anyị, kwuru onye ọkwọ ụgbọ anyị, ụgbọala ụzọ ruoro anyị isi. Ka ọ ma-ahụ n'ụbọchị ikpeazụ anyị agbakọrọkwa otu ha wee kwụọ champen mee aṅụrị na ihe anyị chọrọ anyị enwetala ihe ndị a niile ka anyị na-arịọ n'aha Chukwu okike abịa ma onye kere anyị. Ihe ahụ anyị kwuru na Eke, ọhịa anyị kwuru na Orie, ọhịa anyị kwuru na Afọ, ọhịa anyị kwuru na Nkwọ. Otu ụkwụ ahụ ka anyị na-asị ihe anyị kwuru na Ọjị, ọhịa anyị kwuru na Ose. Ya jiri onye ọbụla mmadụ na ibe ya. Ndewonu. Ndewonu. Thank you very much.
So, Biko, I will go back to English language. Let's have the kola notes and all the other condiments that go with it go around to everybody. Our people say, he who brings kola nuts brings life. We are here today for life. Life for Biafra. Life for Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Life for his family and life for all Biafrans. And don't know last funny that we will not have life. Okay, Buz Ogawanihu. And yes, to chair us. Ndu Mirindo us. Ndu Bunkai. Nde won. Before we continue, this is a meeting. AGM normally is a meeting, so we go straight into the meeting properly. Yeah. But I'd like to invite and also introduce our UK National Secretary. We called her earlier on, Wada Chinyere Sylvia Ihuba, to please come up here and join us. And as we said earlier on, we do welcome everybody, all the delegates, all the zonal coordinators, principal officers from far and near. So, and those who, because she has to take our records, and you will hold her accountable for any omissions or commission of the records of today's AGM. So we will start the real business of the day, which is the meeting, annual general meeting. If you look at your time, I don't want to look at mine because it might make my heart skip a little bit. How are we going to manage the time going forward? But we have to do what we have to do. We are Biafrans. We are very dynamic. We are productive. So we do the best we can under these circumstances. Maybe refreshments will go along as the meeting goes. I do apologize. We plan to have project talk to have the agenda on screen and a few things we wanted to show. I'm afraid it looks like we were not able to do that due to technical reasons and logistic reasons as well. We have to walk from our head whatever we remember. But those of you who have looked at the forums know that the agenda was shared about midnight or thereabout. So you can please refer to that on your phones or devices so we can follow the agenda of today's meeting. We have done quite a few. If you, I crave your indulgence so I can sit down actually, because I'm not a preacher. I don't like to stand talking to people as if I'm preaching to them. And we are already converted, so nobody preaching to you. The people that we need to preach to are out there, and we've done part of that today at the BBC and also the procession from BBC to here. I thank all those who participated, and I know all of us would have, apart from those that were held up in traffic and other situations that didn't allow you to arrive here on time. So the next item will be a welcome speech or address by my humble self. I've written quite a few, as I always do. But I think, as usual, I'll communicate that via sending it out to people. So I'll just make a quick recap of whatever I thought I've written down there. Our special guest of honor, our amiable First Lady of the Federal Republic of Biafra, Lolo Uchechi Okukalu. Coordinators, once again, Bakandi Brale, yeah, we'll do it again. You're most welcome back. Good to have you in our presence, and for having the courage to be here, braving all the troubles on the way. You said to me you'll be here, and you kept your words. We appreciate, ma'am. Thank you. May we all be seated. Thank you for that. Watching again.
Thank you.
And let me just call it short. All other protocols duly and respectfully observed. I will warmly welcome each and every one of us to this lovely, culturally diverse city of Leicester, the heartland of rural England. We are peasants here. We are just villagers. So take us as you see us. It's really heartwarming that we are able to gather here today, nearly 3 years of COVID-19 enforced postponement of this particular AGM. If we recall, this AGM was planned by Dr. Justice Okachi Lois when he was the national coordinator, and I had just been appointed coordinator of Leicester Zone when we were given the assignment. Then Onyendu sent word that it should be postponed to April so he could be physically present with us. In between February and April, COVID lockdown struck. And since that time, we've not been able to hold an AGM and meet face to face. However, we've done a lot of things. Zoom meetings, rallies, protests, bid, so many interesting programs. We have done them all and we continue to do. So I thank you all for your resilience, for your resoluteness, exactly what Onyendu recommended. You have been taking your prescription very well, like good patients. So continue to do so. We all are united in one single demand. We know that. For the immediate and unconditional release of our leader, Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just as we are devoted to the realization of Biafra restoration mission. I want to assure us that both goals will be achieved in no distant time. Onyendu will rejoin us very soon. And he's coming out of the den of our ravenous enemies. He will be the springboard for the mantle, for the sovereignty of Biafra to be hoisted. We shall raise Biafra flag in this city, in this nation, in this war. Biafra will come. Biafra has come. Believe this in your heart, because I do believe. My belief is not sentiment, but it is revealed, and I believe it's ordained. When we believe in our heart, it will happen, and so shall it be. Chukwu Abiyama has done it. All the glory will return to him. We are only clay in his hands. He is the potter. We do not take glory for anything we do, because we have no power of our own. But in him is our strength. And with him we are more than powerful. So we'll continue. May I extol the indefatigable spirit of you, great IPOB UK family. What you have done, I cannot enumerate. Since our team were appointed to serve the United Kingdom, beginning from the first protest we had on the 18th of May till today, it's been relentless. Some of you want to crucify me like I'm a taskmaster. It looks like every 2 days there's something. It's not my making, please forgive me. If something happens tomorrow, we'll go again. I believe that's what Onyedu wants us to do. That's my own prescription and I'm taking it very well. So I don't have any headache. Please take yours and keep on smiling. But be rest assured too that our honest endeavors will bear good fruit. And I already prophesied. It's going to be a good fruit. So we are not going to end in this AGM here today. AGM, as most of us know, is for us to rub minds, take stock of what we've done, project into the future, the next thing we're going to do. And they say in Igbo balance, Onyasi Jide Koji Man and Koji them now. The Dutch will explain that to him who much is given, much is expected. For what we have done so far in the United Kingdom, Onyendu, our great leader himself, appreciates. Our First Lady can bear me witness. When I say it at times in our meeting, some people think we are bragging or we are making mouth. Some of us, you are deceived by social media razzmatazz, telling you otherwise. But today, you can tell that my words are true, and I stand for truth and never bend. I wish all of us could be exactly the same. Or more than that, even. So we have been tasked again to continue the good work we are doing, not to relent. After Leicester, we've already planned a program for Liverpool. I thank the Liverpool coordinator, Mazi Mike Mwajagu, and his able principal officer, Mazin Kim Obabe, and others there who they own the whole idea. They came up with the idea and presented it to me. Say, fantastic. Because I know what football can do. I happen to support Liverpool from childhood, probably at the age of 8 or 10 as well. So I know what it will be like if and when, not if, when we carry our message for Onyendu's release and Biafra restoration to a platform that have a capacity for global television audience of nearly 3.5 billion viewers. That will go a long way. So we already had that planned up and it's still going to happen. But our leadership has also thrown one into the mix. That is part of what I'm presenting here today to us. Some coordinators are already aware. Early hours of this morning, just about when I tried to scribble this thing, about 2:30 a.m. our time, I was chatting with the Canadian National Coordinator. He's already asking for hotel reservation for him and his delegation coming. Because our leadership has already said to us that Onyendu is very happy with what we're doing and wants us to do a bit more. We are the precipices. We are nearly there. So this is not the time to go back. He has added one assignment to us, and that is to have a 1 million man march in the United Kingdom, just as we had in Brussels in June. This will happen in October. And then when I looked at our schedule, I said, oh God, not again. We are definitely doing Liverpool on the 16th of October. So in the meeting I had with the DOS, the plan is the UK will have a 2-day, 1 million man march similar to the 2-day we had in Brussels. But UK will be unique in the sense that one day will be in Liverpool, up north region, and the other day will be in London, down south region. As I said, Canadian delegation of no less than 10 have already confirmed, looking for 10. I asked them to give me today to finish this program. I'll get back to them. And so many other European countries are on the trail. So, Jikeren, As Ichie prophesies, Onyendu will not be there beyond this October. I tell you. By the time we finish, we know whether that is indeed the true living God or not. So we must do it. The rest things we'll continue to do. I'll cut it short. Let me leave it here. Thank you very much. And also, without wasting much time, let's stay on very, very hard time management exercise here now. May I invite our special guest of honor, our First Lady, another outstanding and round of applause again.
My mother, don't you worry. My father, don't you worry. If I happen to die in a battlefield, never mind, we shall meet again.
Thank you much, Neki. So our First Lady, Lolo Uchechiopu Kano, will give us words of encouragement. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family. The lioness
Sorry.
is speaking. She is speaking.
Sorry, I've had quite a long journey, so I'm having a dry throat. So I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Because on the protocol, can we have some cups or glasses or something, please?
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
At least I don't hear two families or three families. Indivisible family.
IPOB.
Indivisible family.
IPOB.
Indefatigable family.
IPOB.
Ana one area.
Akanyiri kwa ọcha lela kanyo elulala lela kanyo akanyiri kwa ọcha lela kanyo elulala lela kanyo. Yes, the lioness, she's speaking, the wife of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. She is speaking right now. Share it. This is Biafran television.
All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB.
One family.
One family.
IPOB.
Thank you very much. I want to thank you all for being here. Like I said before, if my mouth or my body is filled with mouth, is made of mouth, it will not be enough to say thank you. You are wonderful people, and I can't thank you enough. I want to say thank you for being here, for having this made possible. I want to also say thank you to the UK National Coordinator, Mazi Nwokoro. I'm very happy to see Mazi Kachi here as well. And Mazi, I'm so happy. And my very good sister, Carol Monday.
Yes, sir.
She's been here for years.
Yes. Too long.
She has been in our lives even before. Yes?
Yeah, I was in Billionaire before IPOB.
Before IPOB? Yeah. Wow. She's been in our lives. When I say our lives, I mean privately in our lives, myself and my husband. Yes. So she is a great friend. She is a trusted one, and I want to thank you.
That means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
My queen, huh?
Thank you. I want to also thank the UK zonal coordinators who are here. I may not know your names individually, but I want to say thank you. And all other UK serving officials, I want to say thank you to you for being here. Igwe Bike. And I'm sure we know about the saying that says that the sticks that are in bundles, that are sticks in bundles, are very, very difficult to break. But if we decide to divide ourselves into, get a stick or a broomstick and divide it into 10 sticks, we will still be broken. So it is very important that we stay as one. My PA is not here yet. She missed her train and she's still on her way. It's a very difficult time, but we are here today. And I want to thank God for keeping us all alive and helping us go through this trial. It is very, very difficult. But like they say in Okwibo, thank you. So I can tell you my problems, and I can tell you my problems, and I can tell my problems to everybody. It's still my problem. Some people would help you to pass on messages or get one or two things for you, but it is still your problem. I remember falling off the stairs some time ago, and there was nobody to call. I thought I died, but I waited for a few minutes, and I thought, I'm alive. And I touched myself, so okay, I'm still alive. And the little one was sat there by the stairs, and thank you. So it is very, very important that one family. I know, yeah.
Your backbone.
Mberede ka eja amadike. Manas no mberede nyere dike. That was the day I knew that God has a purpose which is yet to be fulfilled. As we're running against time, I would proceed straight to what I have to say here. I'm just here to reiterate to us the importance of being one, the importance of unity. Mazi has said it, Mazi Mwokoro has mentioned it. But sometimes when I get upset, it is not that I'm upset, it is out of frustrations because people already know what you're already saying. So what is the problem? How did we get here? It could be ignorance. It could be not being completely sure. Please, I want everybody to sit down, please, because I have something very important to say.
Everybody sit down.
As you may know, I'm not a very, I don't know if you know that I'm not on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, but not active due to certain issues. But as Mazi said, social media razzmatazz, we get carried away and deceived by what we see on social media. The people who are trying to distract us may not even be this amount in real life. But they try to create a picture to make you believe that they are bigger than we are. But this is IPOB on the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why I'm here today. as I alluded during my interview, on Saturday the 3rd of September 2022, I will repeat it again. The importance of being unified. If we are not in unity, we will not get what we want. I try to speak in a very concise and precise tone and use words and use analogies, because over time I have come to realize that listeners sometimes may not regurgitate what someone said or be able to recapitulate what you said. So analogies are found to cover that, erode every misalignment of context for me, and erode every intentions that might be misconstrued. So, if we are in unity, we will have no distractors coming to infiltrate or cause us issues. Right now, the most important thing is for us to work for the release of our Onyendu, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And each and every one of us here is doing their bit. Every one of us here, being here, is also doing your bit. Going to rallies, I was told about the rally that women did in the UK, I think last year. I was pretty ill, quite ill, very ill. After the funeral of my mom till ending of July 2022, that's when I started to speak without losing my breath. But who would know? Who would know? Nobody. So, and something I learned from my husband is this: I do what is right. And I cannot tell you everything that I'm doing, because this is not Igbo meeting, this is freedom fighting. Yes. And some people don't understand the security issues surrounding this very movement. So they sit down in their houses and they type behind a laptop or phone or whatever it is they use and call names. If you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu very much, you would know that I would be at least a little bit like him. So, yes. So when you're done talking and insulting yourselves, you log off and then go home or sleep or something. But my problem remains that my husband comes out, justice for all the innocent Biafrans that the Nigerian government had murdered. With all due respect to the Queen, and God bless her departed soul, it is now left for the living royal family to seek restitution. For what they've done to us. With all the games they played during the Biafran War or the Nigerian Civil War, which we all know that is not something I'm here to teach us about. So at times like this, that is when the enemy wakes up to say, now I've been targeting this very movement. First of all, Nnamdi Kanu's mission is divine. People have not come to realize that. It is divine. It is what God has ordained for him. It is his purpose. Imam Melia. You can't do it. Imam Melia.
Sam, ya computer. Sam Sam, Sam Sam, bureno ya computer. Ya webe, ya soba, ya webe, bureno ya computer. Ya webe, ya soba, ya webe, bureno ya computer. Bomari chanwa Chineke n'obodo anyị ka o dozie obodo anyị ka mụ na gị biri bendo. One family, one family, IPOB.
I'm happy I'm here.
Hallelujah.
This is what gives me strength. Just the thought that we are all here or gathered somewhere. I do get updates and I continue to pray for God to strengthen you all. So like I was saying, this is a divine call. So if someone sees how we gather in different zones and countries and thought, I can do this, why not? You can't. I promise you, you cannot. I promise you, you cannot. Having said that, at times such as this, during trials and tribulations, that is when some certain things go awry, some certain plans, and that is when you see the people for who they are. The analogy that I will use today would be, for example, I don't want to use Nigeria because nothing actually works there. So I would use where we are. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we all know what we were going through at that time. But Patel, the Home Secretary, decided at that time to get a third hearing at the House of Commons to strip people of their citizenship, the UK citizenship, without notice. That very move, of course, when someone thinks of something, they try and whisper evil to other people to see who would come with them and whisper and say, this is what I have at heart. I mean, in my mind, this is what I'm thinking. Would you come with me? And the person, being someone who already has a very evil heart, will have no problem joining her. But what was that move? That move was against Magna Carta. Magna Carta simply means freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of... It's a royal right, which was agreed to by King John of England, I think in 1215. And that very document still stands as a form of symbol of liberty. It influenced the American colonists. It influenced them in the 13 colonies, and that also formed the, or was also founded, or was a formation, or was founded upon, or the American Constitution was also founded upon that very document. And that is what, that same document is the strength of the poor and common people in this country. So everyone is free to express, free to speak. But someone in the midst of COVID pandemic decided to take that away from us, or strip you of your citizenship without you knowing. However she came up with that, I have no idea. Fast forward that to this very moment. We are crying that our people are being killed back home. Innocent blood are being spilled. And our dear Onyendu is in the dungeon of the DSS. My brother-in-law called me after my interview and he said something about what I said. And he said, did you know that someone called me and said that Onyendu's mind is no longer with him? I said, wow. So it was a good thing that I went to see him. So it's a good thing that I was able to tell the people that he is mentally strong. Because I said something, he was asking me a lot of things and I thought, I had forgotten them because I have so much that I worry about and think about and cry about. And he reminded me of all that. So he's mentally sound. You can misconstrue it, you can twist it. I don't care. So fast forward this very issue to this very moment. The infiltrators, distractors, they decide to come to one and few people and said to them, we are automatic pilots. Automated pilot. Automated pilot. Okay, yeah, autopilot. Yeah. Autopilot. Okay. If Patel's intentions were pure, she would have raised that at the House of Commons when, in the open, she would have raised that up and everyone would speak. But she tried to do it when people weren't focusing. So underline the word focus. And being at alert. So when we sleep, that the Bible says that when the farmer sleeps at night, the enemy goes and plants his own seed. Yes. And it's in plastic. So I try to get teachings from every part of every corner of the world, and I unify it into one. So you decide to play on the pain that the people are going through. And you say you are autopilot, yeah.
She has said it.
Now, I mean, if the people back home can hear me, maybe the little kids who've not been able to fly or to board a plane. When we go on board a plane and whilst we're going through the checks, you can see the cabin crews and the pilots and the rest of them in their uniform going. They go first. They go through first, and we all then follow afterwards and then board. And whilst we're on the plane, I think they do mention the altitude they're taking off on. So whilst we're on the plane, we're airborne, and then something happened. There's always a pilot and a co-pilot, and the cabin crews who would tell us something going on, or when you should sit and when you shouldn't, when you should have your seatbelt on, and the rest of it. So, but in a nutshell, we're all on the plane, and someone says from the back seat, I've switched on the autopilot button. Having gotten on the plane via the baggage area, the carriage area, having been on the plane through the bag. says they've switched on the autopilot. How can you do that when you don't even have access to the cockpit? You don't have access to the cockpit. The pilot and the co-pilot are in the cockpit. The only people who can actually access that very cockpit are the cabin crews, who are the national UK coordinator and the likes of him, and all the serving officials. They are the cabin crews. And we follow instructions. When they say put your seatbelt on, you do. When they say take it off, you take it off. Yes. And then when they say we are going into turbulence, sit down. You sit. You sit until they tell you it's time to take off your seatbelt. So now the person who has no access to the cockpit, who's actually sitting at the back and shouting, we've seen some movies that usually that happens by someone who wants to hijack the plane. This is a character of a hijacker, and it's criminal. You can call me names or what, I don't really care. The only thing that bothers me is for my husband to be free.
He will. Abiobi! Abiobi! He shall be free. Yes.
He is the pilot, and he has his co-pilot, and he has his cabin crew, and he has us who are his followers who are on the plane. So we must not allow anybody have access to that cockpit.
At all.
Like crash. So the other person who would join the person who wants to hijack the plane is the person who actually boarded the plane without knowing where they were going to in the first place. Yes. They are just mistakenly boarded the plane going to Owerri instead of Abuja. So once they are done, the hijacker comes and says, I have access to the cockpit and I've switched on the autopilot. And he goes, what plane is this again? And the autopilot will say, it's going to Owerri. And he would say, all right, since it's a wrong plane, I shouldn't be here, but I'll join you anyway. So these are the people who want to hijack the plane. If you understand the teachings of Nnamdi Kanu and you understand the purpose for which we gather in the first place, and you remember the people who laid down their lives in the hope that we will get to our destiny. If you understand that, then you can't be confused. You shouldn't be. And let's forget about the picture painted on social media where you think that there are many of them. They just continue to whisper into ears to see who would be converted. But we must remain strong. That is what I'm here to say. I will always try and be with you wherever you're going for rally if I am made aware in time. And I need to panic. Because Amanda is it. Amanda is it. And we shouldn't be killing ourselves. We should love ourselves. But if your brother, whom you love, wants to ruin you because you want to have a communication, a relationship with him, you will still have love for him, but you would step back, withdraw yourself. We don't hate anybody, but we don't want anybody to destroy what we have suffered for. We went through this very situation in 2015, 2016. So we can do it again. And better this time. Better this time. Say better this time. We will come out better this time.
And stronger.
And stronger.
Yes, sir.
Stronger than we've ever been. We are all over the world. We are everywhere. So I don't think anybody can defeat us. Wait.
Our leader said it will take them 100 years.
And that is my strength. You are my strength. You are the reason I wake up and I said yes. Nnamdi Kanu has his people behind him. Because without you, without all of you here, and the rest of us who are not here, I wouldn't be where I am today. I probably wouldn't be in the mental hospital.
What for bad? What for bad?
Yes, absolutely. But because we have you, we are stronger. We are better. We are richer. We are wider. You can twist that. We are richer. We can twist it. And that is what I mean by we are richer. Just in case you think I mean money. And you will be okay.
Yes,
You are our strength.
Yes, sir.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is happy with what we are doing, and he wants us to continue. Like I said, alluded in my interview, all the case and everything is out there in the open, so I may not be able to say too much regarding that. But you can see that God has answered our prayers, and the very date has been brought forward to next week. Are you with Mary?
Yes, sir. Yes.
We always win.
We always win. We are IPOB, and we always win. Thank you.
Holy, Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Share it wide. This is Biafran Televisions. We are in Leicester City, one of the ancient cities in United Kingdom. IPOB is here once more to do the needful. The indefatigable and honored, our First Lady, she's here with us. And all Biafrans are here. Holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Onyoma Nnamdi Meteganinola, Ozioma, Ozioma Nnamdi Meteganinola, Ozioma. Ozioma Nnamdi Meteganinola, Ozioma, Ozioma Nnamdi Meteganinola, Ozioma, Ozioma DOS Meteganinola, Ozioma Nnamdi Meteganinola, Ozioma, 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 hey. Hey!